All right, friends, it is Good Friday. For those of you that don't know what Good Friday is all about, it is the day that Jesus was crucified. Now, I'm Lexirosa. I am a seminary student. I'm a spoken word poet. And I wanted to share a little bit about something that stood out to me today in our Good Friday service. So, if you know the story of Jesus, right? Jesus is wrongfully accused. People are saying different things about him, and they want to charge him of blasphemy and putting him on the cross, right? However, Pilate is the person, one of the people in authority to be a part of the system to try him or to say you are guilty. What's interesting is Pilate actually says, I haven't found any fault in this person. But what we see next is, if you take a look at scripture, and I wish I had a Bible in my hand and I probably could have prepared better, but I just wanted to talk off the cuff. Pilate made the ultimate decision by following the crowd. So part of Jesus being tried was he followed the crowd as they were saying, crucify him, crucify him, crucify him. This stood out to me a little bit differently today because it reminded me how important it is when we are put in positions of power to not be people who follow the crowd, but rather people who follow the voice of God. You know, I'm working with a student right now. We're working on a paper, a speech he's going to do about being a hero. And one of the things that he points on is someone of integrity is someone who does the right thing when no one is looking. And so I challenge us, if we are put in positions of power and we know that somebody hasn't done something wrong, or let's say different, what if there is someone that did something wrong? Instead of following the crowd, let us be people of integrity who do the right thing in private and in public, because we follow Christ greater than we follow the crowd. Now, this isn't the end of the story. One of the things I want to mention is that God uses all things, and the truth is, right, Jesus being crucified and people casting lots to take his clothes and all this stuff was actually a fulfilled prophecy, which proved that Jesus is the Messiah. So all things get used, but I still think there's a lesson for us as we are put in positions of power, because every time we reread that story, I cringe when I think of Pilate, because he clearly states that there's innocence. He clearly states, I find no fault to this man, but he still followed the crowd. Let's not follow the crowd. Let's be people of integrity who do the right thing in private and in public. That's my little teaching for today. Have a good Friday. We know that this isn't the end of the story. We know that Jesus resurrects on Sunday. We know that he appears to so many people. And the reason many Christians believe that Jesus is who he said he was is because he said, I am the I am.